Howdy folks, and welcome back once again to XCOM2, War of the Chosen with the mighty Jingles. I'm back from my break over the weekend. Took Rita for a Christmas present to see Phil Collins in his I'm Not Dead Yet tour. Apparently she's a big fan of Phil Collins. I thought she would have enjoyed the show, but she did nothing but cry all the way through it. There's just no pleasing some people, or perhaps there was tears of joy. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Anyway, speaking of Rita, when last we left our intrepid heroes, we just kicked the ass of the Chosen Assassin. And when you kill one of the Chosen and make it stick by killing them in their lair where they can't regenerate, you get to loot their stuff. Of course, you have to research it first, but once it's properly researched and unlocked, you can equip Chosen weapons on one of your troops. Now, the Chosen Assassin uses shotguns and swords, just like your Rangers. So, well, Rita got 2 Christmas presents this year. The downside, although it's not really a downside to equipping Chosen weapons, is that you can't modify them, you can't add your own upgrades, but, well, look at that thing. It doesn't really need it. It comes out of the box with a superior stock, hair trigger, magazine and sight. 4 top-level upgrades. Your regular weapons can only fit 2, so the fact that you can't modify these weapons is really not a downside. There's the Chosen Katana. It is also very, very nice indeed. It cannot miss, it cannot be dodged, and it has 5 armor piercing. And since nothing really has more than 5 armor in the first place, that basically means it completely bypasses armor. Oh yeah, baby. So we're going to test these bad boys out on a nice safe milk run. We have a supply raid coming up. The supply raids in War of the Chosen are a little different to what you may be used to in vanilla XCOM2. In the regular game, you don't actually have to recover the supplies. You just kill everything and the supplies are recovered automatically at the end of the mission. The only thing you have to really be careful of is that you don't go throwing explosives around willy-nilly. Otherwise you're liable to blow up some of the supplies that you're supposed to be recovering. If you do that, then the amount of supplies recovered in the end of mission summary are reduced. Not so in XCOM2 War of the Chosen. You have to physically tag the supplies for extraction. And Advent are doing the same thing, so it becomes a race against, not quite the clock, but a race against the Advent troops to see who can get to the supplies first. So, we've arrived in stealth, and as usual I'm using Elena to scout ahead because she's amazingly good at it.
Let's do this.
While she's in stealth, she has ridiculous mobility. And I'm not entirely sure, but I think at this point I've unlocked the skill for her that anytime she spots a target, regardless of whether it then moves out of line of sight, it stays spotted. She really is an incredibly useful scout. Unfortunately, you can't keep using her on every single mission, because one of the other new things in XCOM2 War of the Chosen is fatigue.
I'm on the move. You cannot run.
Troops get tired, and you have to rest them, which is a bit of a bummer, because I feel quite vulnerable when I'm running a mission without Elena on the team. She could remote start that.
Get caught up.
And it doesn't break stealth. That's one of the few times I think I have ever successfully used the remote start ability for Elena. Most of the time, there just aren't any enemies near the explosives that she can detonate with the remote start ability. And so it hardly ever ends up getting used. So that's a first. Right, moving Mox up. He's in hard cover behind the tree there. We still haven't actually been spotted. It's one of the benefits of using Elena to do this sort of thing. What am I going to do with Mox? Move many further up, and well, we can move them there, and it'll be okay. There's a risk, of course. You know, if I don't actually initiate combat here, they could move forward and uncover my stealthed troops. Right then, Billy. Billy's a warden, and they are pretty dangerous in melee combat. The trick is getting them into safe melee combat. If there are two bad guys, he can take one and then activate his parry ability, which renders him safe from attack by the other one. If there's more than two, it can be pretty dangerous. There goes the Spectre. The Spectre isn't really a soldier as much as a cloud of nanobots. And they have some very, very nasty abilities. If they get close to one of your troops, they'll basically stun them, create a clone of that troop, which will then start attacking you. And the only way to kill the clone, well, you can kill the clone, but it's better to kill the Spectre that's controlling it. Okay, Elena, check out the flank. Nope, still just those three spotted. Okay, that's good. And
Cover me, I'm reloading.
yeah, we'll reload her weapon. Mox. Where to move him where it will be relatively safe. That'll do. Some cover behind that tree trunk. And we'll leave them on Overwatch. Rita. Rita is bonded with Elena. And I'd love to use Rita on every mission as well with the new weapons that she has. And unfortunately, of course, soldier fatigue means that that's just not an option. You don't have to rest a soldier after every mission, but if they run 2 or 3 missions in a row, you pretty much then have to give them a break. Which is another good reason for sending bond-mated troops out on the same missions, because it means they're going to take breaks at the same time. Right then, Billy. I'm really trying to get some kills with Billy, because he's the lowest ranked member of the squad. He was the last one of the resistance specialists that I recruited. So I've got a bit of catching up to do with Billy to get him up to the same standard as the rest of the squad. Okay, alien turn. They still... Well, it's not that they don't know where the explosion came from, they just don't know, because it was an explosive item that just detonated. They didn't hear or see a shot, because it was Elena who did it. Okay, my turn. Right then, Peppy. Actually, let's just scout out a little more with Elena, because I don't really want to get surprised when I engage these 3. And nope, I think we're good. Certainly nothing on that flank.
I am at your service.
Let's move her forward. Nothing else spotted. Okay. Right. Mox can't really do anything from there. Rita can move up and engage in melee. It's going to expose the squad, obviously. They will be spotted. Zircon, back on Overwatch. Billy.
Confirmed.
Let's move Peppy up. Put her on Overwatch. Yeah. And we're going to start this off with Billy, I think. So everybody else on Overwatch.
I'll wait their approach.
Rita 2. Billy, you're up. Go and kill something. Yeah, finish off the Spectre. Guaranteed kill, which will activate his parry ability, which means that he's safe from attack from one of them. So even if everything goes horribly wrong here, and one of them is left standing because everybody misses their Overwatch shots, he should still be safe. Okay, there goes stealth. For everybody except Elena. And he's killed the Spectre. Oh, shit. God damn it, Billy! Another patrol. I scouted everywhere with Elena except for where the second patrol was. Well, of course. And there's another Spectre. And a Shock Lancer. And what looks like a Shield Bearer. Zircon! Come on. Great, you missed.
Not even close.
No, it wasn't, was it? Right, so now Billy's in serious trouble. His parry ability is only going to keep him safe against one attack, and there are more than one people available to shoot at him, so Where can I put him? Where can I put him where he's going to be safe? That will have to do. It's hard cover at least. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the chosen Warlock. Okay. This guy can enter Overwatch every time he ends his turn. He can summon Advent Priests. He's completely immune to melee damage. And his defense will increase every time he's attacked. However, he's easy to target from high ground, and he takes increased damage from skirmishers, like mocks.
The Chosen aren't going to make this easy for us. Keep your heads down and press forward. We need to get to their location to take them out. Advent is already we may be able to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift.
Yeah, Central, the supply crates are the least of my problems at the moment. Good shot, Peppy, by the way. Oh, oh, oh. Did that hit? Did it miss? It resisted. Whew. Okay. Come on, Mox. Mox on Overwatch. Hit that Spectre. God damn it, Billy. Rita. Oh yeah. 10 damage. And Guardian triggered. She gets another shot. Yes! Oh man. This is an awesome weapon. Guardian triggered again. But no shot available. Of course, this one's a shield bearer, so now everybody has a shield. There's Rita's Guardian Overwatch. Ah, missed. Ah, well, you can't have everything. It's going for Billy, but Billy's... Wow, no, his parry wasn't up. It just missed. Wow. Seriously? I screwed up that ambush as badly as that and nobody's taken any damage? Well, alright, I'll take it. Peppy? Ooh, are we able to hit more than one of them without hitting Billy with a shredder gun? I think we are. Oh yes. That will do. Well, it certainly ruined their shields and their armour. If we'd just been able to get that off before the shield bearer put the shield up. Okay. I can, of course, take a shot with Elena, and it's not necessarily going to break stealth, particularly if I use the Sting ability, which is basically a free shot that doesn't break stealth. It ain't going to kill the shield bearer. Well, it might. I could get lucky and get a crit. Yeah. Shredded his armour, though. I need the shield bearer down. You kill him, well, you kill the shield bearer, everybody else loses their shields. But Peppy has just shredded all of their shields with the shredder gun heavy weapon, so it's really academic at the moment.
Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
And I was, of course, able to use Elena to get to the crate that Advent had tagged for extraction and hit it with her own tag. I'm not that concerned about the supply crates at this point, not with the chosen Warlock running around. And lots and lots of very dangerous Advent troops still up and running. Mox. Who are we going to go for? Who can I put down? We can kill the elite shield bearer, so... Nice. Okay, good.
We triumph for every fallen child of the elders.
Yeah, we're going to melee that sucker. Cannot be dodged, cannot miss, and does a metric arse ton of damage with the assassin's katana. Of course, Blade Master and all kinds of good stuff just triggered, including, I'm trying to pronounce it correctly this time, Implacable, which allows her an extra move. And she's also immune to the first damaging attack made against her, so it's no problem moving her into the open, pick up the loot, the next attack made against her is going to miss. Right, Circon. Don't miss again. Good lad.
Target eliminated.
By some miracle, after screwing that up spectacularly, nobody got hurt. Well, you wouldn't have it any other way. Right. 2 patrols accounted for. But the Warlock is still out there somewhere. Billy's next to a crate, so we'll tag these supplies while he's there, and there is the Warlock. So, while the Warlock's busy grandstanding, I have to confess I did have a little bit of a Jingles moment here. Somehow I managed to miss recording roughly the next minute of action. So, what happened is that I unloaded everything I had on the Warlock, but it didn't kill him. And then he summoned a bunch of priests. Now the priests are psionic troops, and they're not that difficult to kill, but they do have a very, very annoying habit of putting themselves into stasis and shielding themselves just as they're about to die, which means it almost always takes 1 turn longer than necessary to kill one of these priests. And the Warlock summons 3 of them at the same time. And cheating death isn't the only annoying thing they do. They also like to mind control your squad, as one of them is about to try on Rita. Rita, think of Portugal. Fight it, Rita. Mind control resisted. Good girl. This guy, of course, should be dead, but he managed to put himself into stasis. Now he's gotten himself into cover. And cheating death and mind controlling are just the beginning of the annoying things that these little buggers do. He's now put Billy into stasis. Well, that's a good news, bad news situation, because Billy can't be hurt while he's in stasis, but he also can't kill those annoying priests. Just when I thought things couldn't get much worse. What the hell is this? I don't remember reading anything about this on the cliff notes when the Warlock appeared. Whatever it is, it can't be good. A minute ago, I was fighting one chosen Warlock, and I nearly killed him, but, well, nearly killing him is the same as not killing him. And now I'm fighting 6 other buggers.
Not a problem.
Peppy seems to think it's not a problem. Peppy, you're a lot more confident than me. Okay, so she can hit one of those, whatever the hell they are. I'd like to get a guaranteed kill on one of those priests, however, and I can only really hit him and guarantee the kill with the grenade launcher. Unfortunately, they've managed to spread out, so the grenade is only going to hit one of them. But that's one less priest. Also, it's destroyed some of the cover blocking line of sight to the chosen Warlock, but he appears to be shielded. What to do with Elena? She has, of course, been spotted by those 2 ghosts, for want of a better word. She's out of ammo.
Give me a minute.
Reloading isn't going to end her turn. She's still got another action. Remote start. I suppose it was a bit optimistic of me thinking I was going to get to make use of remote start twice in the same mission, let alone twice in the same campaign. I do not recommend taking this skill. We'll leave Elena there for the moment. See what other people can do. Mox. Remember, the Warlock does take increased damage from skirmishers, but Mox is nowhere near, and it looks like that guy's shielded. It turns out that when the Warlock summons these spectral ghost things, he's completely immune to attack until you kill them. Yeah. It's not going to kill the priest, though. I need priests dead. Okay, I can kill one of the ghosts with Rita. Of course, that renders her completely immune to attack from, well, from the next thing that attacks her, because she got a melee kill. Implacable triggered, because she got a melee kill, so she can now move up. Now, remember, the chosen Warlock is immune to melee damage, but she also has a very, very nice shotgun. And I'm hoping that we can nail that final ghost, cause the chosen Warlock to come out of stasis, and he'll go for Rita because she's the closest target. She'll be immune to the first attack made against her. Mox. Can I grapple to anywhere closer? Do something useful? Not really. That other priest being alive is bothering me, however. Alright, Elena. Dual strike. This is a bondmate ability. Rita and Elena are bondmates. If I activate the dual strike ability, then they both attack the same target at the same time. And this would essentially be another free attack for Rita with a shotgun. It's not a guaranteed hit, however. If both of them attack and both of them hit that priest, they should kill it. Well, it may put itself into stasis, but it would be out of action for a turn at the very least. That will, of course, leave Elena standing right next to one of those ghosts. And we're not guaranteed to kill the priest. A shot with a vector rifle is not guaranteed to kill the ghost either. She'd have to get a critical. Okay, I've re-stealthed Elena. The problem now, if I move her, because she's right inside that ghost detection radius, will moving her out of the detection radius break stealth? Because it's a movement within a detection radius. I think it might, in which case I've just wasted her re-stealth. However, now that she is stealthed up, she can take a shot with a vector rifle, and her first shot from stealth is not guaranteed to break stealth. It might break stealth, but it might not. She would, however, need a crit to kill that ghost. So we're going to dual strike. Didn't get a crit. Did do damage, however. Did it break stealth? No. Okay. And now Rita follows up on the dual strike. Kills the ghost. And Elena is now safely back in stealth. I need to get Mox up to a position where he can take a shot at this Warlock. Ah, the priest is just out of grenade range. Alright, Overwatch. I mean, ideally I would like... Ah, okay, Billy's stasis has ended. What's the priest going to do? Or is he going for another stasis or another mind control? Another stasis. That's good. Billy can't be hurt while he's in stasis. Right. There goes Rita's Bladestorm ability. And that is the last ghost, which means that the Warlock's shield should now die. Yes. And it's my turn. Okay, we can do this now. Peppy, walk right up to that thing and shoot it in the head. Or shoot the Warlock. Actually, you know what? We're going to shoot the Warlock. And we didn't need Mox after all. Warlock is down. Temporarily. Right. Yeah. They do talk a lot, don't they? Right, the rest of the team, between them, should be able to take one priest down. I'm not really worried about Elena breaking stealth at this point. It's a 100% hit chance. And... not revealed! Not that it really matters, but you know, it's just the icing on the cake. Right then, Zircon doesn't actually have a shot at anything. The Warlock's vulnerabilities: vulnerable to fire from higher ground. Zircon never took a shot at him. Vulnerable to attacks from skirmishers. Mox never took a shot at him. Oh, there he goes. He's put himself into stealth stasis. Yeah, no problem. I believe that there are no further Advent patrols. So I should automatically recover all of the remaining supply crates. Wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? Nope.
They're moving as quickly as they can to get those crates.
Somebody's tagged the crate.
Our share, we'll have to move just as fast.
Rita's taken him out with the Blade Storm ability. He tried to move when he was standing right next to a Ranger, and that's it. That's the last one. Encounter complete. Was it flawless? I think it was flawless. It was flawless. Only I could screw up an ambush as badly as that and encounter the chosen Warlock and still come out of it with a flawless victory. I think that deserves a poster to celebrate. Hey, if you can't be good, be lucky.
At least we know these chosen can be killed. Well, temporarily.
Squad back home, safe and sound, not a scratch on them, all kinds of Gucci gear recovered. And Circon and Billy, the bromance continues. Bond level 2 reached. Yes, I made Circon and Billy bond mates. Ike doesn't have a bond mate. Ike is forever alone. I know it's cruel, but it's also funny. I never bonded Ike with anybody throughout this entire campaign. Ike is forever alone. Anyway, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you had a great weekend. And as always, take care. And I'll catch you next time.